Should I move to Delray Beach, Florida? Well, I'm glad you asked, because that is the question that so many people from around the country are asking these days.
In fact, the Census Bureau now says that Florida is the nation's fastest growing state, a ranking it hasn't held since 1957. So in this video, I'm going to cover the pros versus cons, the good versus bad of living in Delray Beach. Stick with me, because I will be transporting you all around the city so you can actually see for yourself if the pros outweigh the cons. Allow me to explain a little bit more how this city is laid out. Delray Beach covers 16 square miles and has a population of around 70,000. Delray Beach can be divided up into 4 different sections. You have the beach section, which is straight ahead. Then you have the east, the central, and then the far west. This is the beach area, and it runs from Dixie Highway over that way all the way to the Atlantic Ocean back there. Single family homes on average have gone for $2.4 million, while condos are averaging around $650,000 at the time of this video. Then you have East Delray, which is Dixie Highway, which is over this way, all the way west to I-95. Single family homes on average in this area sell for $750,000, while condos $290,000. Now this area is going through rapid renovations and appreciation, especially in this south of the Ave SOFA district. You can definitely find something budget friendly here, but you'll probably end up joining the crew of homeowners who've done major home makeovers. But if that's the case, no worries, I got you. I built extensive relationships with contractors all around this area here in South Florida. But moving right along, Central Delray runs from I-95 westward to Jog Road. This soon to reopen strip mall is further evidence of the rapid renovation going on all around the city. I'm currently at the southwest corner of a Military Trail and Atlantic Boulevard. This is the central part of Delray, and it's the most affordable, with single family homes averaging around $488,000 and condos $200,000. But don't get me wrong, there are some nice and pricey communities in this area as well. Lastly, we have West Delray, which runs from Jog Road all the way to the Everglades. Single family homes have sold on average for $850,000, while condos are going for about $195,000. This area is filled with a lot of newer communities of single family homes. However, many of these communities are 55 plus, which could be a real positive or negative factor based on your particular situation. Okay, pro number 1, an active lifestyle. I often advise my out-of-state clients that aren't familiar with the area to let me give them a tour in my car. I say this because when you're buying a house here in South Florida, particularly here in Delray Beach, you're not just buying a house, you're buying an active lifestyle. Delray Beach allows you to focus on all of your passions. I mean, look at me. I like making videos, and I'm out here making videos. You're able to do this because the majority of your daily activities in Delray are just a 15-minute drive away. This is made possible by the significant upgrades and transformations that have been going on all over the city for the last 10 to 15 years. Okay, the first negative, cost of living. South Florida has been my home for the last 24 years, and Delray was not always what it is today. Investor money has poured in, and with that, the cost of living has skyrocketed. The easternmost part of Delray has seen an increase of over 70% in the last 24 months alone. Demand for Palm Beach real estate is still at an all-time high, and inventory for Palm Beach single-family homes are still below the historic average. Additionally, one factor supporting home prices is the stability of rents. As of April 2023, the median rent for a 2-2 in Delray is $3,500. That's a 23% increase over the last 24 months alone. So as the region continues to attract investment and grow, Delray Beach and Palm Beach County's appeal will continue to lead to increased costs and potential challenges for those looking to find affordable housing options here in the area. All right, on to the next place.
Had to put my sunglasses on for this one. Pro number 2, the weather and of course, the beaches. On average, we have an annual high of 85, on the low side, 69. Delray Beach is home to 3 fantastic beaches. You have Delray Beach Municipal, you have Anchor Park, and Atlantic Dunes Park. Sidebar, if you were to live out west, you're looking at probably about a 25 to 30 minute drive over here. The central portion, probably about a 15-20 minute drive to get over here. All right, first up, Delray Beach Municipal Beach. It's located at the eastern part of Atlantic Avenue. This beach offers beach chairs, cabana rentals, a large gazebo, and of course, sandy beach shores, perfect for all kind of games. Plus, you can go right across the street and grab a burger over at BurgerFi to extend your beach stay. All right, next up, Anchor Park. Less than a mile south of Delray Beach Municipal, it's named after the 1903 SS Incholva shipwreck located just offshore. Delray Beach also has a water sports kiosk with paddleboards, snorkeling excursions, as well as 6 volleyball pits. Now lastly, my personal favorite because of how close it is to my house, it is this beach, Atlantic Dunes Park. You get to walk through this amazing green canopied area on this wooden walkway, and there's also this observation platform. And like all the beaches here in Delray, it offers beach chairs and cabana rentals, making it, in my opinion, the most relaxing beach here in Delray. In fact, if you think you know a beach that might be even better than these, leave a comment below. I dare you. Go ahead. I'll wait.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Okay, con number 2 of living in Delray Beach, crowding and traffic. Like I said at the beginning, Florida is the nation's fastest growing state, and as a resident that has been living in or near the Delray area for the last 24 years, it seems like all of those people have moved here. While traffic and wait times are manageable during the slower summer months, November to April usually gets pretty crazy. Parking becomes a challenge as free parking options have nearly evaporated all over the city. However, you can use the Park Mobile app if you love tech as much as I do to use it for easy parking payments. Lastly, residents are concerned that traffic may get even worse once the Sunday Village and the Atlantic Crossing developments are completed. The growing population here brings both benefits and challenges to the Delray Beach area, but let's keep moving. Okay, pro number 3, entertainment and travel options. Besides the hyper-local activities within the city, you also have easy access to all the major professional sports teams, like the Miami Dolphins, Miami Marlins, Florida Panthers, Inter Miami Soccer, and of course my favorite, the Miami Heat. With that said, if you have a favorite sports team, especially basketball, let me know in the comments below. Would love to chop it up with you about that. You also will have access to the biggest names in music, theater, and comedy. All of these options are available for you on a monthly basis. All you have to do is look up the event calendar for places like the Kravitz Center, the Broward Center for Performing Arts, I Think Financial Amphitheater, the FPL Solar Amphitheater, and of course, Hard Rock Live. Oh, and this is the Delray Beach Tennis Stadium, but more on that in just a little bit. But your options don't stop there. Delray has easy access to all sorts of travel options with 3 major airports to choose from. Palm Beach International, about 20 minutes, Fort Lauderdale, 35, and Miami International, about 60 minutes away, making international travel easy. Love cruising? Delray Beach is under an hour from some of the world's busiest cruise ports, Port of Miami, also close to Port Everglades and Port of Palm Beach for even more adventures. Need help getting to the airport or to a cruise port? Hop on a train. How about the Tri-Rail? It offers 18 convenient stations between West Palm Beach, Fort Lauderdale, and Miami to choose from. Or you could even hop on the new high-speed Brightline train now with 5 stations all across the Tri-County area and a brand new Orlando station opening any day now. Your last option is if you're in or near the downtown Delray area. It's called the Frisbee. It's a no-cost EV taxi serviceable via an app. I've spoken to several homeowners that live within the Frisbee service area, and they absolutely love the convenience of it. So yeah, I guess you can say Delray Beach has a lot to offer when it comes to options in sports, music, theater, comedy, international travel, and local travel. But let's keep moving on. Okay, con number 3, public schools. If you go and check out greatschools.org, I'll put that link for you down below, you will see that Delray just doesn't have as many A-rated schools as other parts of Palm Beach County. But there are parts of Delray Beach that are zoned for some of the A-rated schools found in Boca Raton. And of course, I would be more than happy to help you find and identify those properties. Now, there is definitely not a shortage of very highly rated private schools across Palm Beach County, but private schools could run you anywhere from $10,000 to $35,000 per year. And given the past struggles Palm Beach County public schools are having to consistently offer great education, families looking for top-rated public or private schools should do a little bit more research to find the best match. Now, with that said, let's go back over to the downtown area and look at another positive reason for moving to Delray Beach. All right, pro number 4, let's dive into Delray Beach's exciting festival and event scene. I want to highlight 5 of the most popular events, starting with the Delray Open, which takes place right over here behind me. Typically held in February, it's an exciting pro tennis tournament. Fun fact though, Delray is one of the smallest cities to host such an event. Usually attracting an attendance of around 60,000 fans, this tournament allows tennis fans alike to get up close and personal with world-class talent in action. Number 2 on the list is the Delray Affair. It's a vibrant arts and crafts festival that takes place annually in Delray, attracting visitors from all over South Florida. It always lasts 3 days, and it's filled with unique creations, music, and entertainment. Number 3 on the list, foodies, listen up. Savor the Ab is an annual dining event that usually takes place in March, where you can enjoy a delightful evening under the stars on Atlantic Avenue. You can expect a unique culinary experience featuring restaurants and specially curated menus in an unforgettable atmosphere. Number 4 on the list is the 4th of July. See what I did there for 4th of July? Anyways, this event has seen around 80,000 people show up for fireworks and the all-day sandcastle competition that takes place on the beach. Delray always does it big. Speaking of big, number 5 is the giant Christmas tree lighting. This has been a fun tradition since 1993, featuring a massive 100-foot tree. The event usually really brings the community together and includes cool attractions like Santa's Village, a carousel, and an ice skating rink. Delray Beach always has something fun happening here, and it's definitely a pro if you like living in a lively city. Now, with that said, let's jump back in my car. Let's head back over to the beach for con number 4. Let's go. Okay, the 4th and final negative reason why people may not want to move to Delray Beach, Florida, despite it being so beautiful here, are hurricanes. Florida has faced several devastating hurricanes in the past, causing significant property damage, disruption to daily life, and even loss of life. As a Floridian, I've personally witnessed the aftermath of powerful storms like Hurricane Francis, Jean, and Irma, which left this area struggling for weeks. So yeah, living in a hurricane zone could impact you both financially and mentally. Therefore, I encourage you to weigh the benefits and risks and be prepared for the possible challenges that come with embracing a Florida lifestyle. All right, stick with me. I'm wrapping up. That's why you're gonna see the screen start shrinking right now, but I wanted to properly introduce myself. I'm a local realtor who goes by the name Just Josh Grant. I make all kinds of videos on all my social platforms, and I do that to answer your questions and to build your trust. So please call me, text me, email me, drop a comment down below. My contact info is going to pop up right over here. And then you can find it down in the description below, all written out, really easy for you to connect with. I will be the one that directly responds to you, not some artificial intelligence or virtual assistant. My ultimate goal is to earn your trust and to help you find a place that you can call home and live the lifestyle you've always dreamed of. But I got one last thing, stick with me. Okay, one last thing I wanted to share with you, and this requires your participation. Ready? Which one of these pros and cons stood out to you the most? Is it a pro like the active lifestyle? Was it the beaches? Was it the entertainment and travel options? Or maybe local events? Or was it one of the cons that stood out to you the most? Something like the high cost of living, the traffic and crowding, the lower grade schools, or maybe the hurricanes. Take a second right now, leave a comment below. Your opinion on this matter is of great importance. And until next time, this is your best friend that you didn't even know you had, Josh Grant. Peace.